What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Beard Unbound. We're in the car and we've got food, so you know what that means. It's time for another fast food review. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so as you can tell, we've got Popeyes on the board today, but it's not just any Popeyes. This is the Popeyes and Hot Ones collab. So if you don't know, Hot Ones is an insanely popular YouTube series with host Sean Evans, where he has some really big name celebrity guests, and he basically interviews them while they try to get through rounds of very hot wings. Now, I didn't make the connection when I saw the Hot Ones sauces out in the grocery store that it was the same Hot Ones as, you know, the YouTube channel. In the case of Hot Ones, they have expanded into a line of merch with their sauces and now a collab with a chicken chain. So today we've got the ghost pepper wings. What else? The sriracha dippers. And then we've got, I believe this is the Rojo chicken sandwich that strangely came with separately packaged pickles. I've never had to build a chicken sandwich before, but there's a first time for everything. So let's get started with these sriracha dippers. We'll try one without the Hot One sauce. Those are pretty good by themselves. They've got a little spice, not a ton, but I guarantee once we break into this last dab ranch, that's going to change quickly. All right, let's try one of these the way it's intended to be tried. Okay. Ooh, this ranch is spicy. I give that probably a 9 out of 10 on the spicy scale. Oof. And that is hot. That's good though. That adds a lot to those sriracha dippers for sure. Without the ranch, I'm going to give the sriracha dippers a 7 out of 10. They're okay. With the ranch, those are a 9 out of 10. They're very flavorful. They're crunchy. They are super spicy. Really good all around. Yeah, I gotta pull that down. Yes, I'm cooling off super hot Popeyes with a drink from Taco Bell. That's a whole other story of wrong orders and trying to track down caramel apple empanadas and a whole story that ultimately culminated in a failed video idea, unfortunately. So, you know, we called an audible and here we are with Popeyes. Whew, man, that was hot. Oof. All right, so now that I've made a little bit of space to work with here, let's try these wings. Now, these wings are a ghost pepper rub right out of the gate. And these are boneless wings. So they're more like big glorified chicken nuggets than wings, I think. I should have gotten bone in, but hey, you know what, we'll roll with it. So like I said, these are ghost pepper rub to start with. So even without the last dab ranch on them, they should be very spicy right out of the gate. So let's try them by themselves. Nope. You know, I think these have the same ghost pepper rub on them that the sriracha dippers do. Not super spicy, just little hints of spice here and there. But as far as flavor on these wings slash big glorified chicken nuggets go, and these are super flavorful. They are very good. But you know, we have to try them with the last dab ranch. Hope I survived this, guys. Bottoms up. Hot. That is spicy, obviously, but the flavor that's inherent to the wings isn't masked by the super spicy ranch. So just the complement and the interplay of, you know, everything in there and all those flavors combined, super, super good. I'm gonna give these wings a 9 out of 10. They are spectacular. So last, but certainly not least, we have the Rojo chicken sandwich. So it's got a sauce on it. This is probably a spicy sauce. Let's see. Oh yeah. Woo. That is, whatever this spot is. Ooh, it's so spicy I can't even say words anymore. Whatever this sauce is very spicy. So let's try a bite without the super duper double extra spicy Last Dab ranch. Very, very flavorful, just like the wings. Very spicy with whatever this sauce is that's on here. Truthfully, I don't even think we need this ranch with the sauce that's already on here, but in the immortal words of Bear Grylls, we're committed now. So here we go. We're gonna have the Last Dab ranch and the pickles and the super spicy mystery sauce that was already on here. Oh man, this thing's getting all saucy. Show you guys what we're dealing with here. Check that up. Okay, we just lost a pickle. Pickle down. We have a pickle emergency. But yeah, you guys can see we've got double sauces. We've got a single pickle now. Let's go. Whoa, man, what is that? Oh, that is exceptionally spicy. So, really, honestly, I don't know that I would recommend putting the Last Dab ranch onto the Rojo chicken sandwich because it has the existing sauce on it. Not because it's too spicy. It is very spicy, to be sure, but it is not so much so that, you know, it's like massively overpowering in terms of spice. What it is overpowering in terms of flavor. That's to say, with both of the very spicy sauces on this sandwich, all you really taste is spice. It overpowers any of the natural flavor of the chicken or the breading or any spices or rubs that might be on the chicken breast that's on this sandwich. You also, and this probably goes without saying, you don't even know the pickle is there with all this spice on the sandwich. So unless you're just a spice fiend like me and you really can't get hot enough, then I might suggest maybe dip the sandwich in the Last Dab ranch, but don't do what I did and slather it on because you're just gonna get spicy. You're not gonna get a ton of flavor and spice. So with all that said, how would I rate the Rojo chicken sandwich? I am gonna give it, without the Last Dab ranch, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. With the Last Dab ranch, I'm gonna give that whole experience a 6 out of 10. That's, like I said, just spice, nothing else. And yeah, you don't really want your, you know, nicely flavored chicken to be overwhelmed by just straight up spice and everything nice. Yeah, guys, so as the sun sets directly in my eyes, that's really all I've got to say about the Hot Ones and Popeyes collab. If you guys have enjoyed this video and you've made it this far, then please drop me one of these down below to let me know that you are one of the real ones. Have you guys seen Hot Ones? If you have, who was your favorite guest? What was your favorite episode? Let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace. No, everything's falling over. This makes me a very sad panda.